Okay, so now we're going to get into the big meaty one, which is what I call the true fear of success. Okay? And that is our fear of doing, having, or being the very thing that we want to do, have, or be. And when we get right down to the core of it, it's so simple, and it's also so complex at the same time. And what I kind of love about fear of success and studying fear of success is it's fascinating. You know, it's so paradoxical. You know, why do we have so many fears about the things that we say that we want? You know, and I love it because the more I explore it, I always find more paths to explore. But trying to make this simple. I find this so much of the time with people who want to write a book. We say, I want to write. So why don't we sit and write? What do you need to write a book? We don't need anything other than what we have already, you know? But our ego gets in there and it doesn't want us to sit down and write. Now, if you go onto Twitter, where a lot of writers hang out, you will find every single day of the week scores of writers posting the same thing, which is, oh my God, writing is so hard, I hate it so much, I can't do this. Yeah. And these are people who they've got a Twitter handle that says I'm a writer or an author. These are people who may have written 5 books already, or 20 books, or 80 books. And the same thing when they sit down to write, when I sit down to write, it's so hard. Because when you write, it's like you're naked. And when you write, you have to experience your emotions. You have to feel your feelings. If you're writing truthfully, if you love writing, it is the wall in a marathon, you know? It's that point we get there and we either have it or we don't. And that's what happens when we do the thing that we love, when we do the thing that's true for us. When we're painting, you know, when we're talking to anybody, when we're doing the thing that we really truthfully want, it makes us come alive. It makes us feel. And it's like all those moments that you've had, and I know you've had them, when you do something that you really love, you do something magical and wonderful, and suddenly you burst into tears, you know, or the people around you burst into tears, because it's just so amazing, it's just so beautiful, and you feel that joy, and you feel that amazingness. And what we've learned from the wonderful Brené Brown is that we cannot selectively numb emotion. So as soon as we step into our joy, when we feel those feelings, we cannot just feel the joy. We also feel all the other emotions that we've repressed and pushed down. So when we come to success, when we come to authentic success, what we're really doing is we're coming back to ourselves and we're coming back to feeling all those feelings that we've pushed down. And that's why it's so hard. That's why we have that fear of success. Because we're scared of moving forward and we're scared of healing. And we're scared of being, doing, or having the very thing that we say we want. Also connected with all those other fears. Okay? Does everybody feel happy with that? I know we missed a little bit, Adele, but don't worry, it's in the book.